Live full effect.
You doing the intro?
Yes, sir.
Where's the remote at?
Huh? When I walk up in, I do the two-step. That boy put that crouton on the back of the glizzy. That boy two-strap. Yeah, that bitch put that coochie on that boy. Now that boy two-whip. I bought two whips. One to do his drill, the other one with a whole break. What's happening? It's the Black Man Can't Jump podcast. You tuned into another episode. It's the one, the only, the original. Because there's going to be a lot of imitators out there. Don't get twisted. Fly Kid Ned back in the building. And of course, you know, for reals. You know, y'all been kind of fiending a little bit, and we're here to get you with your fix. You feel me? What it do, man? What's the word? What's the latest and the greatest?
Black as hell, living well, blessed and highly favored.
I like it.
Bought myself some Vomeros. Seen them on the last episode, but they so comfy, I thought I'd wear them again.
Throw them on twice. Hey man, you paid. I mean, he paid for them, but he did pay for them. It's a whole new situation. We getting there though. You feel me? So P game.
I mean, until Nike wants to give us the
we are, and the first one is
the deal.
It's live. We're going live. First.
Hey, check out the TikTok, man.
Me, real talk.
We're ticking and we're talking.
Boom. There we go.
Nice.
One of many. We will be flooding your notifications real soon. You know what I'm saying? We never lacking.
You passed me the remote, my man.
Absolutely, sir. Stay fresh. What's the word, bro? Like NBA, college.
Just being a black guy in a white man's world trying to make it.
Slime, we know what that is.
I've been watching a lot of The Sopranos lately.
I've never watched it before. Is it good?
That's my thing. So those of you that don't know, I don't do the cable thing. So
anti.
The real ones will get the Fire Sticks.
You feel me?
Or the websites.
We stream city over here, man.
Or VPNs. But yeah, I've been watching a lot of The Sopranos. I heard it was a good show in its heyday, so I wanted to see what it was about. And the one thing that I like when I watch those shows is nepotism. Nepotism is one of my favorite words. It's where you basically give your family and friends opportunities before you outsource. So it's good for that. I like it so far. It's cool. I was also watching a show on Netflix called The Brother's Son. It's a kung fu type flick. It's 10 episodes. It's a banger. Episode 1 through 10. So if you don't got nothing to watch on Netflix or whatever your streaming provider may be, The Brother's Son. Check that out. One of my favorite shows ever is on Hulu. It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia.
They used to be on FX, didn't it?
Yeah, they moved it to Hulu. It can't be defeated. You can start. It's Always Sunny on any episode, and it's hilarious. But how about you? What you watching?
It's funny we were talking about FX. I have went back and started watching The Strain. That vampire.
Yo, The Strain was mad fire. What was it? 5 seasons?
I'm on season 2 currently.
Okay.
The Strigoi.
The Strain is real dope. I actually, what's crazy is I'm glad that you mentioned that because I actually need to finish it out. I think I'm like 1 season from completing it. Yeah.
I'll spoil it for you because I already seen the end or like parts of the end. The little boy, the son, somehow, some way, he gets his hands on a nuke and he sets it off.
Huh.
Which I thought was interesting. I'm like, of all people that get hands on a nuke, we better.
Where I was at, his son was on some host stuff. So like.
So you can see it. You saw it coming.
Yeah, he was a brat. So like.
Man, you know.
I'm glad he did what he needed to do though. Whatever.
By hitting the button and.
Yeah, press the button.
Strain.
Disney Plus brought back Percy Jackson,
What is that?
and I was bored. It's basically like a modernized like Greek gods, but they have sons in modern times.
Okay.
Type thing.
Nepotism.
It's cool. Yeah.
To an extent.
Yeah.
Greek gods that have children and then they put them on to do.
Yeah.
Oh.
Pretty much.
Nah, bro. You said Disney Plus though?
Yeah.
I don't even be bootlegging. I still ain't even finished.
Oh, you
lightsaber? What's her name?
Ahsoka?
I ain't even finished that yet.
Crazy. It was worth it.
I need to go back and finish it.
Yeah, it was worth it.
All right, I gotta finish
It was
that
worth
shit
it. But you know what? Disney Plus, y'all wasted my time with Echo. So y'all set me up because I watched it because I'm like, yo, y'all bringing Daredevil back. So clearly this is important. So Echo is about. I don't know if did you watch Daredevil?
I did not. The only one I
Okay.
watched was Luke Cage, but continue.
You watched Luke Cage, but you didn't watch Daredevil.
For various reasons.
I get it. Black Man Can't Jump podcast.
I mean, I respect Daredevil, but it's,
So Daredevil was the bread and butter, and
Yeah.
then that's how they brought out Luke Cage,
Cage,
which was
yeah.
worth it.
they're bringing
Luke
back Iron
Cage,
Fist too.
Luke Cage, season 2
Kind of watery.
it was almost like Black Lightning, but
We want to be
Daredevil was a smash,
all the way
and
through.
then and then they were like, we're canceling it, and then everybody was like, no, you're not.
Right.
You're gonna bring that back. So they petitioned that out. They're bringing Daredevil back. So that's how Echo gets you. So anyway, there's a character. Excuse me. There's a character in the Daredevil series. She's deaf, but she's like a henchman of Kingpin's.
With Daredevil-esque powers.
She has no powers,
She has no powers.
or so I thought. So y'all brought me in because you're like, yo, this is connected to Daredevil. When we
Right.
bring Daredevil back, you gonna need this. So it's basically a Native American deaf girl, right? It was only 5 episodes. 5 episodes. First 4 episodes, fire. She has no powers. It's just her. She just got hands, and she only got 1 leg. See, you gotta watch Daredevil, bro, because there was a whole. She lost her leg, but she got hands.
So she's a character from the Daredevil that has a continuation of her own story then?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm listening. Gotcha.
So she's deaf. So a lot of it is her signing throughout the.
Right. I want to learn
So-
some language too.
So, you know what? That's a real skill to have
That's
for
what I'm saying.
obvious reasons.
And you can save your voice for the parents stuff.
Right. But Disney Plus, y'all, I could tell that that y'all finished the series when the writer's strike was going on, because 4 episodes, amazing writing. Whoever wrote that 5th episode, y'all,
They dropped
all the real writers were on strike. I could tell. But yeah, Echo, garbage.
How bad? On a scale from 1 to 10.
I would literally tell you watch the first 4 episodes and then just forget.
Don't even
The
watch
last
the
episode.
film.
The only thing that was good about the last episode is that Kingpin, like the entry point, you know what Marvel does is they show you that last 15-second clip
From one show or
to connect to the next movie.
Yeah.
Is that they show Kingpin basically he's gonna run for mayor. So it's like that's how he's gonna enter his new form of corruption, is that he's gonna be
Okay, so let me ask you this. So
a
this,
government official.
how do we have?
Because government officials aren't corrupt, am I right? Ha 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 ha. Alright, continue. My bad.
Well, no, I'm glad you said that. Sleepy Joe had a press conference where he was speaking with members of the government and basically said for all the people that that have a fear of the government, that an AR will not be enough, that you need an F-16 because he said, hey, look, now of all the times we've seen Joe lethargic and kind of, second guessing his speech. Oh, my boy was aware and attentive. That nigga looked dead in the camera. He said, look, you gonna need more than that little AR to combat the government. So it's like, all right, bro, check this out. Really don't. Just be prepared. I'm not saying anything. Matter of fact, I think that the government has done a great job, and Joe Biden will do very successful in this upcoming election where he will be voted back in, and he will finish out his illustrious career as president for...
Do you think so?
Of course I do.
There was a whole clip where Kamala Harris was like, we're going to win.
Yeah.
How we always win.
Right. She's my favorite.
And I hate Kamala Harris. I'm not going to pretend.
No, she's my favorite.
And y'all didn't see me go on this rant too many times.
Facts, yeah.
Your PR person is amazing because you basically feed into black culture when it's necessary for you, and then you're locking us up when it's not. So I don't like you.
Pick a side.
If I couldn't vote for you, if I could separate that when I actually voted, I would have. But they don't let you do that. They let you have to vote for them as a tangent, as a pair. I hate you. I don't like you. You don't have hot sauce in your bag. Those Chuck Taylors that you wore to that house party.
You just bought them.
Stop it. I don't believe you.
We do not believe you, Miss Harris.
You
at all.
Anywho.
Yeah.
But
yeah, my man, they're gonna do a great job, I think, in the upcoming election. They have nothing to worry about with
I'm gonna be real.
They have nothing to worry about.
I'm gonna be real, like the last few elections, it's just been picking
a clown show.
That too, but it's just been picking the lesser of two evils.
I hate that phrase.
The lesser of two evils.
My blood boils. Like there's certain words.
Okay, what phrase would you like me to use?
No, you can use it. I'm just saying, I feel like if I had a blood pressure machine, I could feel.
But it makes perfect sense.
It does. I'm just saying.
It's do you want Adolf Hitler or do you want him from the Powerpuff Girls?
I need a passport. That's what I need.
Do you want Lex Luthor or do you want the Joker?
I need a boat so I can take my ass out. Well, you can't go in the Pacific because the Pacific is always ravaging and crazy. The Atlantic's too cold and the water in the Gulf is dead. So
do you want Mr. Freeze or do you want Captain Boomerang? You gotta pick the lesser of two evils.
And this is where I'll say this. Whichever of those entities decides to give proper tangibles,
I'll say this.
Continuous tangibles, I'll think about voting. Until then, carry on.
I'll say this. When Donald Trump was president.
The first time. My bad. I'm sorry.
When Donald Trump was president, one thing I could appreciate is the honesty. Everybody that was like, oh
yeah, yes,
I hate you niggas.
I
can say it out loud.
And you couldn't hide.
Yeah, I appreciate being able to see all those people at face value.
I don't want diet. I want straight up.
But y'all got too comfortable.
They did.
Y'all got too comfortable.
Well,
it wasn't even the MAGA hats that were disturbing. It was y'all just started killing people in the woods, stringing people up. Y'all got too comfortable. So it's were Donald Trump's press conferences way more entertaining than Sleepy Joe's? Absolutely. But do I want to go another 4 years with? Because y'all, the white people that was too comfortable, y'all were too comfortable, and you thought the sea captain throwing the hat was bad,
you ain't seen. You won't, and the thing is, you won't see it, because most people start gonna move in the shadows, bro.
Because the dock captain when he threw we're not taking it no more. So it's would I rather take 4 years of Sleepy Joe?
But that happened under his account. And because people was too docile.
It did.
It's
But I'm
too
saying,
much of a swing, bro.
but I'm saying, you think that it won't be on a way larger scale?
Yeah,
with
because
Trump?
now it's gonna swing back. It's gonna swing on the other side of the pendulum. It's gonna be even crazier than it was before. So you ready for the purge?
Dear God, I hope it doesn't come to that. But
Bro, they asked people on the street, would you take 4 more years of Joseph, whatever the fuck his middle name is, Biden, or would you rather live under a dictatorship of Trump? Most said, I'll take the dictator. I'll take a dictator. So when you have people with that type of mindset that's gonna vote,
that's tough.
get this motherfucker electoral votes to put him in office, bro. I can't trust the people in Iowa. I can't trust the people in Maine. I can't trust the people in Michigan. I got people in Detroit.
You might be onto something with the passport thing. Canada, I hear Canada booming.
As long as we ain't got no charges, you good. I might have a charge I gotta clear out, so I might have to go south.
$700 to expunge it.
How much?
7.
Hey, y'all want to donate to the United Negro Black Man Can't Jump Fund? We need $1,400. West Coast, East Coast. You want to go to Seattle? Or you want to go to Detroit? I ain't going to New York.
I think you answered your own question right there, then.
I mean, we can go to I'd go to Toronto, but I don't want to go to Toronto through New York. I'd rather go.
I can put it
We'll
down. However we need to get there.
Just make that.
However we need to make our journey.
A black man can't
follow the North Star. However we need to follow the North Star.
We're gonna be out here. Niggas blowing up in their chest on the journey.
That's tough.
Where y'all from? We from the desert. The city of sin.
That's tough.
Oh, they come from Southern California. Goodbye, time California's already taken over the whole West Coast. So I was like, yeah. Or San Vegas.
That's a blue state. I think we would make our journey fine through California.
I'm not going through Cali.
Cali would be safe. Seattle would be safe.
Well, I think continue.
Those are blue states. Those are states where we're okay.
Seattle is Washington, sir. Seattle's a good city.
Washington was a blue state. That's what I'm trying to tell you.
Oh. Yeah, a lot of shit go down though that they don't do nothing about. It's like GTA out there.
Washington was a blue state. Oregon was a blue state. Oh, I remember all the red states.
You feel me? I feel like
I remember all the states that switched up. Georgia turned red.
And it's funny you say that.
New York is a blue state, but I feel you. I wouldn't go through New York.
Think about this school district. I seen a video. It was like 21 Savage. I think Snoop was asking him like, bro, you had to carry a gun in 7th grade. And 21 was like, yeah, but he's like, first of all, I didn't need it. I just wanted it to just be cool. But he was like, yeah, man, somebody snitched on me and I got suspended. And I'm thinking, bro, you brought a gun to school and all you did was get suspended?
Yeah.
They're like, Atlanta is wild, bro.
Different gun laws, though.
Very true. The 7th grade?
Yeah, that's wild.
I mean, I'm for people knowing how to, but I don't think you should be told in that 7th grade. But then who am I? I don't have any kids living in that type of environment where, you know what I'm saying?
It's funny you should mention that because I actually have a friend that deals with troubled youth.
Okay.
He said the last 2 years, most of the kids that have been in the system have had gun charges.
Yeah.
So,
it says a lot about why they need it, or you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. It definitely says a lot.
I've seen a couple of demons walking around. I'm like, oh, I can smell the blood on you. You know. What's up, Coach Ted? Hey, what's going on, killer? You feel me? I'm gonna call you how I see you, cause you ain't gonna get too close to me. Can I get a ride? Nope, I ain't. Nope. Not getting me caught with no charges. I'm Gucci.
Yeah.
Straight up.
Moving forward, speaking of killers, Pascal Siakam was traded to the Indiana Pacers for Bruce Brown, Jordan Nwora, and 3 picks.
How does that help? How does that help Indy moving forward? Or does that just solidify?
I wouldn't have gave up Bruce Brown because Bruce Brown is a champion. He can shoot the ball very well.
He was a limited ceiling.
He's
a good role player.
Not only that, Pascal Siakam
True.
said that he not going. He getting up out of there next season, so he has an expiring contract.
But aren't they both? They're both champions. Pascal won championship.
Yeah.
They're both role players on championship teams.
I think Pascal Siakam, if they actually can get him to stay, is a good pickup.
Right, but would you stay in Indiana? You went from one cold. You went from.
I've never
been
to Indiana, but I don't hear good things.
Just imagine sticks and woods. The boogeyman.
I'm saying I don't hear good things about Indiana for black people.
Oh,
he's rich, so it's different, but
true.
It's still the same.
Right, because it's like, what are those? Those sticks always confuse me because like they're all in a nice row, but they're just like old states.
Truth be told, you wouldn't catch me in you won't catch me
in the Midwest like that.
Any red state like that.
Illinois?
Honestly, you won't catch me in Iowa. You won't catch me in Montana.
What about Missouri?
Missouri, my people from Kansas City.
Okay.
But that is also.
You feel me? A what?
A red state.
Kansas.
But it's black and white. Missouri, Kentucky, you really won't catch me in states like that. States you won't catch me in any state like that where it's like where you got a question. There's been times when I go to Kansas City where like mentally I keep track of where our car is at just in case I have to run.
Food for thought. When in Kansas.
And if my aunt ever watches
City?
Ever watches one of these, right hand to the man when we went to that small town, and I gotta tell both sides of the coin.
Right.
When you took me to that small town and we went shopping, I was shook.
Wow.
But everybody was nice.
Okay. That kind of.
And everybody knew my family. That was the crazy part. They knew
tied in.
Like they knew like the matriarch of my family. Yeah. So I was like, okay. that's
you can't be that bad.
Yeah, so clearly I'm safe, but I didn't. But like at first glance, I'm like,
yeah, we don't know.
I'm like, yo, the sun is going down in like an hour. It's like 2 blocks away. I had an escape route ready.
Oh man, he already drew it out. And his schematics in his brain ready to go.
So like we hear stories about places like Boston where like players are like most racist places. I go every year. So if y'all can get Pascal Siakam, on paper they look good. Miles Turner, Pascal Siakam, Tyrese Halliburton,
Buddy,
Obi Toppin, Buddy Hield. Yeah.
Yeah, they do got Toppin. Yeah, they got pieces.
I think y'all could do a lot of good stuff with
maybe they all live in like a gated community together.
Well, rich people don't live where the commoners live, so I mean, I guess you rather not count.
It's just a guess.
You guys did the switcheroo with RJ Barrett and OG Anunoby.
Is he Canadian?
RJ Barrett is.
So OG's just.
And OG went to the Knicks. What do you think about that trade?
I feel bad for. I mean, OG's gonna get the playing time, but I feel bad for his knees. That's it. I mean, look at Julius. Julius is starting to break down.
Yeah.
So.
I thought that trade was pointless.
Because they probably knew about old buddy's injury.
I just mean I think they're the same. I think RJ Barrett and OG Anunoby are the same.
I mean,
they play similar.
Yeah. I think OG gets you a little bit more on the defensive end.
Okay.
Because like he wants to and he has the ability. I think RJ, he tried to play defense. That's just not his thing like that. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah, you
can see like he tries, but it's not your MO. Like, you're not gonna be known as a defender. You can hide him in the corner, maybe use him off ball or something like that, but he's not no stopper like that. OG, I'm not saying OG is a stopper, but you can put OG on the ball, he's gonna do something for you. You can put him off the ball. He gonna give you some help. You know what I'm saying? So I think it's a win-win. RJ gets to go home. OG gets to play defense and hopefully get a new contract. Because if you stay in New York, you're gonna get hurt. That's funny right there.
Wordsmith, this guy.
Hey, sometimes it comes, sometimes it don't. So yeah, shout out. Shout out OG, shout out RJ. I don't know how they make a difference where the team starts, moving up in the rankings. I think, like you said, it's just a player swap, nothing more, nothing less.
I don't see either team
making any moves.
Yeah.
Making any noise off of that move. Yeah, it's kind of just RJ, you ready to go home? He was like, yeah, I guess I could. They're like, look, we got a trade for you. We've been waiting. They bid on it, so whenever you're ready to go, just let us know.
So the East starters for the All-Star game have been announced.
Yeah, talk to me. Let me know because I've seen the picture, but I don't know who's. I'm pretty sure Giannis.
So
Tatum.
Jason Tatum, Joel Embiid,
of course.
Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Okay.
Tyrese Halliburton.
Oh, because it's in Indy.
And I'm gonna name the last person, and Damian Lillard. Tyrese deserves to go.
How did Dame make it?
Thank you.
I'm just saying.
How did Dame make it?
So
I think he took
no Jaylen Brown. Or is he on reserve?
So
you see what I'm saying?
So Jaylen Brown only got beat by Tatum by only like 2,000 votes.
So he doesn't get to play. He's not an all-star.
He probably come in as a reserve. These are the starters.
Okay. So they vote starters? Dame off
definitely
off
took.
Off a name. You got face
I think he took what's my man in the Knicks uniform spot?
Jalen Brunson?
Yeah, I think he took Brunson's vote for sure because Brunson deserves to go.
So
Brunson should have took Dame's spot to me.
So Brunson will get a...
Or even Tyrese Maxey.
No, that was a starter, so there's only
What
10.
are you going to say?
I was going to say no Jimmy, but I haven't heard too much from Jimmy.
Jimmy been injured.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So, Levine, but their team sucks. Yeah. I mean, the East is pretty much poof this year.
So we both agreed that Dame was the oddball.
You heard what I said. I said how. I know why, but how? Because they're on a winning team.
Sure. And then in the West,
you got Braun, Jokic. Did a Clipper make it? Did a Fader make it?
So Braun, Kevin Durant.
Okay.
Joker.
Okay.
Luka.
Right.
Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
That's
I'm not mad at it.
Hey, we had talked about that's. Talking about that's.
I'm not mad at it.
Hold on. We had named the top 10. With the exception of Steph Curry. I remember from that list because it was like AD was 10, LeBron was whatever. Y'all can go on the TikTok page and see the post. But most of those people that was in that top 10 are in the All-Star.
You know what's crazy is that the only thing I'm gonna pull up my All-Star vote.
Yeah, the only person that wasn't
So Steph. I personally voted for, and this is only purely off who I wanted to see.
Mm-hmm.
I did Joker, Wembanyama, Durant, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. I just want to see him.
You think did he even have a chance?
I don't know who makes the reserve, and I put Anthony Edwards.
Ooh.
And then for the East, I put Tyrese Halliburton, Jalen Brunson, Joel Embiid, Giannis, and Tatum. So my East was almost spot on. Because Dame robbed somebody. I don't care what nobody say. Him as a reserve, I would have understood. But they They played him. But even Chet, I think Chet deserves to go too. Chet been hooping.
Is he considered a rookie?
Yeah, because they do it off of when you.
Okay, so
but technically he's a sophomore.
So Tyrese has put himself in the top 10. Because I'm looking back at the top 10 list that we had discussed earlier. Steph Curry was at. Everybody else is part of the starting reserve.
Yeah.
Only difference is just.
They haven't announced the reserves yet, but I'm assuming that the people that we're naming will probably make the reserves.
Steph, Anthony Edwards, Chet.
You gotta get Wemby.
I mean,
because they do it off of player
votes, yeah, and then media.
Yeah, the media vote and then the fans. Surprisingly enough, I'm very proud of the fans this year. Joker actually got the number one. He had the highest votes this year. Don't do that. Don't do that.
Don't do what? Why are we surprised? They won the chip last year.
What that mean?
And we discussed it already too.
Most people talk bad about Joker.
What did it say?
I'm just saying.
I mean, what do we want from the guy? He puts up triple doubles. He's real low key. He has a wife and kid. He does mob shit overseas. He just comes over here to collect a check. Let's just keep it a buck.
Is this how he laundered his money?
Yeah. Through the league. Yeah, he's doing that shit through the league, bro.
I race horses.
Yeah, thank you. What the fuck are you talking about, race horses, nigga? Hey, got Aaron Gordon.
That beat up.
Yeah, got Aaron Gordon like, shit, how can I get in on this? I'm trying to, he's like, no, you can't get in on it. Because he know what the fuck he doing.
That's tight.
Stop playing, bro.
That'd be so dope. That would be so dope if he was connected like
bro,
that.
He can't think, but he came in underground, right? He was like the third string dude on the team. They had Manu and the whatever his name is, and
the Manimal, the name.
No. Dude, he was in Portland and he got traded to Phoenix. LeBron posted that. Yeah, they had him. He was third string. So you trade whatever they do with Man. Manu was in the G League.
Yeah.
Jokic, whatever, he's been moved. So then Jokic comes up, bruh. They got him on a cheap deal. They said, look, you bring him over here. We pay him about $300K. He gonna move X, Y, and Z.
Yeah.
He been so under the radar and stacking up hella bread. How you horses, bruh? Horses.
And he got a shoe now through a company called 380.
Horses, nigga.
High top shoe. It's okay.
Horses, bro. Would you? What would be your front? I'm not saying we are involved in any illicit activities, but what would be your front of choice?
I'm watching The Sopranos, man. So waste management.
Check this out. What's the best? I'm not saying what to do, but what's the best way to move the shit? With the horse shit.
Ooh.
Just saying, man. Let me get some horses too, man. Let me get some horses and some bulls. While we at it.
Oh man, it's on there right now.
I mean, shit. He been in the league for how long?
A minute.
I'm gonna look this up. Jokic.
So Adam Silver, his contract is being extended to the rest of the decade.
So I think somebody did. I don't know. Did you ask me or somebody asked me? It's like, do you think we'll ever see a black commissioner? And I said no. Because you.
How do you feel about him as commissioner? I feel like he got some good ideas.
You know. Okay. If any of y'all have seen the show The Strain, Einkorst, the German dude.
Right.
Yeah, he gives me those type of vibes. Like it's real prim, proper, but dude is a killer on the low. Like he got hitters. And I ain't talking about the ones with the ski mask. I'm talking about the ones that wear the hat with the hair that drop down. You feel me? And they gonna do it broad day. They gonna care what's going on. They gonna pull up on your house. So he good. But David Stern set it up for him. If David Stern.
So did you like David Stern better or you like Adam Silver better?
I mean, Adam is just modern. That's all it is. So I don't particularly. I can't say. I've never met the man. So who am I to say positive or negative things? But he's walked past me. Crazy.
I've heard nothing but reckless stories about David Stern. I haven't heard no reckless stories about Adam Silver.
The only reckless thing I can say in regards to David Stern is that, and this is no disrespect to any men out there, but he used to let his wife dress him.
What does that mean?
To me, that's kind of unless to me that's a character thing. Unless you're just that boss where you're like, hey, I got a bitch. She get my clothes together. Like, that's what she. I mean, outside of, I feel that's kind of weird. But it must be like a love thing. You feel me?
Not even. It's a corporate middle America thing. So like
your wife dresses you.
Yeah, it's not like she literally dresses you. It's just her putting out your button up, your tie.
No, I'm talking about she really. Is it like really? Yeah, I don't mean figuratively. I mean literally. She's over here putting this man's socks on. Stand up, buddy. Trousers.
You heard that she did all that? Or are you just saying that?
It's a mixture of both. You know, we get gets frivolous out here in these streets sometimes. But she laid his clothes out for him.
What's wrong with that?
I just think it's kind of weird. That's just me. I think it's kind of weird. But hey, you get to, like you said, middle-aged American.
There's different rules for different scales of money.
You know what? You're right. I guess.
I told my pops. I said one day I want there to become a day where I vote Republican, and it's not because I want to be Republican.
Okay.
But it's me saying that is like I want to vote Republican because I want to protect my money. When you get to a certain tax bracket, I want to vote Republican. Like right now, I want that to be clear on all levels. Is that everybody's going to vote? Everybody's going to vote for what benefits them. So if you're lower to middle class, you're going to vote Democrat because that's what suits you. A lot of those policies are going to suit you. It's like Dave Chappelle said. You think nah, nigga. Dave Chappelle votes Republican. Why? Because he got Republican money. When Black Man Can't Jump podcast is booming and y'all see us out and about, and I got Louis Vuitton tracksuits on.
You got fire CPAs, bro.
And I got
walking around in
2026 Corvette. I'm voting Republican.
You want a Vet, bro?
Or a Viper.
They still make Vipers? I prefer you. I think you'd be dope in a Viper.
I ain't gonna lie, it's one of my dream cars.
Viper?
Yeah. I think the last one they made was...
Or black?
My favorite color is red, but I would never drive a red car because it's the number one car that gets pulled over by the police.
Fun fact, the more you know.
Yeah. So, black Viper. Black.
You name the car Mamba? Just saying. Shout out Kobe.
I love Kobe. I love Kobe for different reasons than most people. I think his mental fortitude was another thing. But back to the Viper. Yeah.
All right. That's one of the dream whips.
Or maybe I could have a car like yours. I didn't say the car.
I'll get up and cut the fucking camera
I
off.
didn't say the
right
car. Maybe I can maybe I can drive a Republican car like my man's here.
Check this out. Hey, check this out. There's nothing Republican over here. First and foremost, let's just go ahead and square that out right now.
Hey,
all I'm gonna say is, hey, stack your chip. Move here, move there. Hey, hold on. Hey, what did my man Tony say? He said, I got eyes. I hear things, and sometimes, you gotta make your own moves. I got eyes. I hear things. I got lucky at the right time, right movement, made a play. Hey, holiday. But that is here nor there. Okay?
All jokes aside, my man.
No, we're not dropping information, bro.
I wasn't gonna say any information. I was just gonna say
dropped it, no.
humble.
Talking about Republican vehicle. Now you gonna have motherfuckers looking for.
There's a lot of Republican vehicles. That's all I'm saying.
Describe them.
I'm not gonna describe nothing.
Okay, thank you.
I never described nothing.
You said a Republican-like vehicle, so now motherfuckers gonna think I'm hopping out the double R. You feel me?
Are you?
It's a Republican-like vehicle, or is it like a Lincoln?
You know what's crazy about Rolls Royce is that every Rolls Royce is a 1 of 1.
Oh well, I got mine off of
Unless
eBay.
you bought it second hand.
I got mine off second hand off of eBay.
But the people that bought them like first hand, they picked all that.
Customized.
They picked the interior. They picked the paint. Is it
a personal vehicle?
Yeah.
Okay.
So like that's a personal thing that
That's
Rolls Royce
funny,
does. Rolls Royce never lets anybody get the same color paint. Like it might look like the same color paint,
But it's not.
No.
Shit, I need to stack up. I need to get my
One
money
of the
back.
stocks that your man's owns. Just saying.
Rolls?
Yeah.
In the market?
Stock market. Yeah. I own a few shares of stock market. I own a few shares of Rolls Royce. It's ownership, baby. One day I'll vote Republican.
Hey, does it make me Republican if I own stock in McDonald's and would like to, maybe own a franchise or two? I want to walk in there like my man from Coming to America.
So I want to shout out my man who's letting us use this recording space.
Big Al,
His name's Big Al.
Big Al, bro.
He owns a very amazing up and coming brand called Growth. Check it out.
You did.
So, quick story. I see him. He's listening to an audiobook. For the last few months, I've been going through some things. I wanted to be more productive. I'm like, let me be more productive. Let me listen to more audiobooks.
Right.
McDonald's is not a fast food restaurant. The owner of McDonald's is the biggest owner of real estate in the world. That's the real key to his success is real estate. The land that he owns that the McDonald's are built on. So you do with that information as you will. I want to be like a Stern and have my wife pick out my outfits and tie my ties real tight.
As soon as you hop out the shower, she's damping you with the towel and shit.
Okay, so let me ask you this. Would you have a stylist? What's the difference?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So I guess, like you said, is when you get to that upper echelon of whatever.
Because having a stylist is literally having somebody that went to school to study what's in style
and dress
and to keep
tailor.
you in style.
Well, if you have,
I already know what a tailor feel like. I have a tailor.
Boom.
I have a tailor now, but
what's the word? If you have expendable income, or if you have a budget where you can do that, more big, that's cool. I'd like to have a tailor. But so is a tailor?
It's not as hard as you think.
Is a tailor stylist kind of the same, or like they're different?
A tailor would be your stylist for suits.
Okay. But a stylist is just someone that just overall encompasses style.
Yeah. So a stylist knows every type of wear for every type of occasion.
Okay. So stylist, bro?
I would have a stylist. But it would be a collaborative effort because at the end of the day,
see that? Okay, I like how you phrase that. A collaborative effort.
Like if it doesn't feel right to me, I'm not gonna wear it. I don't care what you tell me. Like Kyle Kuzma has a stylist. His girlfriend is a model, and some of those outfits are questionable. Would you wear them?
Oh, you're asking?
Yeah.
Negative.
Right. That's what I'm saying. It'd be a collaborative effort.
I wouldn't let my girl dress me though.
But I
see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like Even on some modern shit.
I know what it, but having the tailor, I love if one of the men that I look up to in my life, his name's Francesco Manfrancone. This man wears a European style cut suit every day of his life.
Clean cut though.
A different suit every day. That's what I want to get to. Like James Bond is like who like.
Facts.
That's who I want to be like.
Yeah.
You know. Don't get me wrong. It's like 10 years from now, like when you see me and I am wearing suits and stuff, don't think that I'm still not wearing tracksuits and Vomeros and you know what I mean. But it's just the switch. Like
you see it coming.
Yeah, I want to walk in a room and command respect because the clothes. One thing about the world is that the world acknowledges that a suit demands respect wherever you go.
It's power, respects power.
Yeah, so it's I don't know. I'm rambling, but
so you said collaborative effort, so that kind of answers it right there. So that's better. That's better, bro.
Yeah, I don't think I would let anybody dress me.
Right. Like from the socks to the drawers to the undershirt, hat, glasses.
Cause some of the people,
all that type of shit.
Yeah, cause I study fashion for my damn self and who's wearing what and who, you know what I mean?
So technically, you wouldn't need a stylist because you already have style. I feel like a stylist is someone that don't have enough style to dress themselves. Like even if you put something on, like we live in times where people wearing anything, but
you know what one of my biggest fears is that one day I won't see the day that I'm too old to be wearing the clothes that I'm wearing. Let that sink in.
Yeah, because I feel like it's all.
Because I didn't see. Because dressing is more than just age. It's age, it's body type, it's charisma. So it's like.
Right, so
depending on how well I keep track of my body, I might not be able to wear some of the clothes I want to wear anymore. Or it might last forever. I might have the sauce forever till the day I die.
So Pete.
Or it might turn to juice.
You say juice.
Because the sauce is forever, the juice is temporary.
I don't want you to be juice, bro. Don't pause. I don't want you to be juice, bro.
I don't want to be juice.
Yeah.
I want to have the sauce for as long as possible.
Yeah, maybe like a honey packet or something like that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Let that shit stick for a while. You feel me? This nigga talking about.
You never seen that video where he's like, yeah, the sauce is forever because it's thick. You know, you put it in the fridge.
Oh, he was breaking
months
it down.
Later, it's still good sauce. But juice,
expires after
exactly, a while. It's temporary. And I was like, yo,
I don't want the juice.
Facts.
I want the sauce. Because the sauce has, it's in the sauce. Proof it's in the pudding.
Like a ketchup packet.
You know what I mean? Like
from 8 years ago is still a good ketchup packet. Be honest, a lot of your parents still got a baggie or a drawer full of ketchup, full of
condiments.
Hell yeah, honey. Full of Taco Bell hot sauces that you use for everything under the sun.
KFC.
The sauce is forever.
The black hot sauce packets.
Man, I'm trying to tell you.
What do y'all don't even know nothing about that, bro. Bro, I remember. I'm not trying to show my age, but I remember we came from a time when the dollar menu was the dollar menu. There was a dollar menu, then there was like had a 1, 2, 3. You had $5. You actually had $5 footlongs. Pause. You feel me? Now well, we come from a great time of food, I must say, because they didn't take
Del
advantage
Taco
of us.
Kind of got a dollar menu, but like
that 29 cents be adding up, bro.
No, because they got like stuff that's like 69 cents.
Right, but that 29 cents
but they chopped the size of the food in half, bro. Y'all don't be playing with that inflation shit.
Nah, well shit. The world is just in a crazy state, bro. Yeah. How do we allow artificial numbers to just, oh, you know what? This costs more now. Just because, hey, prices and the time to ship and the time to, it just costs more. Okay. Y'all ready for the purge? Just saying, bro. Hey, look, when you go to the store and you see one of them big old things, a meat, a roast or something, and that motherfucker say $85.
That's tough.
You looking at a slab of bacon, that motherfucker said $13.
You know what's crazy? Because we gotta wrap this up soon. But you know what's crazy about the price of poultry and meat products going up is that half of the poultry and meats that we're eating aren't even organic anymore.
Right, it's all
they're cloned animals.
It's funny you
like
say
Cat
that.
Williams says, when's the last time y'all seen? Speaking of Cat Williams,
What's up?
did you see all the people that he exposed in that interview? You think it's true? Oh man, how did I forget this, bro? We don't have time to talk about it today, but we gotta do an Epstein episode, bro. Some of them names on that Epstein thing.
Oh, there's no surprise.
No, there was a few surprises.
Surprises. The man.
That's why we gotta do an Epstein
no,
episode. Yeah,
The man had his own island.
No, okay, so
Bro.
okay, we got 40 seconds. So when I seen the list,
Right.
I'm like, some of these names, you can't. I said you gotta count how many times they went to the island, because if it was like 3 times, I'm gonna stall you out, because I feel like it's just like a pump fake. Like the same way you pump fake to see if somebody gonna go for it is the same way they pump faking to see if you're into the stuff that they into. They do little things. They do little things to see if you gonna say something about it or not. You know what I mean? That's how they testing you.
Well,
David Copperfield was one of the names on that list. Right?
nigga's a magician. He
Here
always
we
said
go.
freaky stuff.
Hear me out. I knew David Copperfield wasn't even like that. So hear me out. David Copperfield, some of the victims from that island said David Copperfield tried to get them off the island.
Oh, so Buddy was on some capital.
But the amount of times he was on that island, why was he there? Entertainment.
So was
A
he
check will make you shut the fuck up. David Copperfield went to that island and was like, "Yo, I'm not with that." And they were like, "Here's $100,000." He was like, "I'm still not with it. Here's $300,000. I'm still not with it. Here's $500,000." And was back on the plane and didn't say a word. That's what I'm saying. Michael Jackson was offered to go. That's why we gotta do an Epstein episode. And on that note, Black Man Can't Jump. Like and subscribe. Follow us on IG, TikTok. Email us directly at tbmcjp@gmail.com. Follow my man at Faux Reels, FAUX_RELLZ. Shee! Worth every penny. Worth every penny.
That's good.
Follow me at FlyKidNick, one word.
That's crazy.
And we gonna have an Epstein episode, man, because we got a lot to talk about.
I'm gonna put on my Batman outfit because I want to be the world's greatest detective.
Man.
Let's get it.